at the time was how in the world am I going to promote this product? So, I knew we had a really good product. I knew we had great content. I knew we had a little bit of an uphill battle. We weren't going and putting this on Amazon. We were self-publishing it. We were selling it through our own website, which meant we had to get traffic to our site. And, I think not ever selling anything before, that was a little bit of a fear of the unknown, added on to, not having the security of Amazon or somebody else promoting it. And so I think there's a little bit of, on some sense, some control, but also some sense of fear of, even derailing what you thought you were going to be doing and, whether or not you take that personally. And I think that as we started to work together, you really helped piece together and help me think through how we would leverage the marketing of that, but do it in a way that really fit my brand and who I was. And so I think that was a big piece that I was looking for in the coaching, was the accountability to help me really think through the priorities, to challenge what the priorities are, and to focus on what those priorities are. I feel like opening doors to a whole new world that I know very little of. I've certainly listened to podcasts and other things about marketing and promotion and other things, but at the end of the day, I'm a pharmacist and I'm a teacher. I'm not a marketer. And I think, that's very enlightening for me to hear from your experiences, what you've done. I think you were very honest and transparent about what's worked for you in the past, what hasn't worked for you in the past. And I think, that experience really pays off to be able to provide good input. So, one of the things, and I alluded to this earlier, is I feel like each day that goes by, I'm becoming more and more comfortable with selling something and holding true to the value that I think that it's worth. And I think you really helped me think through the power of that strategy and maximizing time and really reflecting on those opportunities to say, okay, what worked, what didn't work, what's worth your time, what's not, and how do you take those things that worked and how do you maximize them, and how do you leverage them further. But the learning experience has been incredible, and I think it's been a ton of fun, and you certainly helped me, through that process. My most important takeaway, especially for those listening that are thinking about trying to get something started, is don't underestimate the power of a coach or somebody to keep you accountable. Somebody that's knowledgeable in this space that can really help you, give you feedback, that's been down the path, that's made the mistakes. So I think the value of the accountability piece and the value in having somebody ask really good critical questions that makes you think on your own, think in detail and helping you come up with your own answers. I think what I've realized in my work life is the end product is always better if you're patient to go through that process and get some feedback and be open to that feedback.